So we need 2 cans. It doesn't matter if it's a soda can or Rockstar cans. And all we need is the 2 bottoms to make alcohol stove. And the alcohol that I like to use, you could use 70% alcohol, but I've got 91%. And then you can use heat to fuel it. I'll show you how. So this is a not a rocket stove, but it's called alcohol stove. Pretty much is 2 bottoms. We put holes into it, and then we have to use, once we light it up, we got to use a penny, and it's got to be a copper penny. And if I'm not mistaken, the real copper pennies are, let me put the old man glasses on before I do anything. Let's see here. This one is 64. But I think they start, I think what happens is 1967 when they stop making copper pennies, I think. So copper penny always works better. So pretty much you're going to pour the alcohol into this can, and then you want to put the little alcohol around it to prime it, and then you're going to light it up. Once it catches on fire, you cover the middle holes with the penny right in the middle. Then the flames will be coming from the side holes that you're going to make. Alright, so that's what it looks like. I've got so many that's already pre-made, and I gave away so many to whoever wants them, like friends and family. I just give it away. So I like this one. It's big enough and it's so light. Wait a minute here. And then I got different style with the big Rockstar and Monster cans, and those look like the Trangia, the Japanese kind that they actually sell it, and it's very expensive. So I just made one that looks like the Trangia. They work pretty good. Alright, well, let's get started. What we need is the 2 cans. We'll start with one, and I'll use this one as a guide, because what you're going to do is you're going to have your Sharpie. Just hold it. You can get a piece of wood, you can get anything so you can measure. Okay, I'm going to use this can, so I'll just put it right here, and I'm going to bring the can to it and turn it to make a line. Just keep turning it till you get a nice straight line. There it is. You can see it, just a line right there. Now we'll take the second one, do the same thing. All right. There we go. I like to make one bigger than the other, just slightly higher, and I'll show you why later when you put them together. See, one is longer than the other, and it folds over. I don't know if you can see it. It folds over. You just keep folding it with your hand. Just keep pressing it like that. Alright. So, let me see here. Do I have a smaller one? Oops, that one had alcohol. Alright, so I'll use this one for the smaller one. And same thing, just score it like so. Keep turning. Keep turning till you make a nice line. So this one is taller than this one. Alright. Now, all we got to do is, I don't have, oh yeah, I can use my knife. So, I'll just put a hole in it right here with my knife to get it going. Same thing to the other one. Just cut it above the line that you made. So give you a starting point, pretty much. So you can get your scissor there. And make sure you don't cut yourself. It's probably wise to put gloves on. But I don't have, I don't use gloves. So just cut it like so. And keep cutting it to get all the excess out. Like so. Put that away. Now you do the fine cutting. Just keep cutting until you get to the line right there. And snip it a little bit. And then follow that line that you made with the Sharpie. Just keep cutting it. When you get to this point, it makes it a lot easier to cut it. That's why I had to use my knife to poke it. That way I have enough to grab it with my scissor and just keep cutting it. Cut all the excess out and just follow it. It doesn't have to be really, really perfect, but just watch the sharp edges right there. And I'll just go like that with the sharp edges. If there's any left, I'll just cut them, snip them away. Alright, first one is done. Let's get the second one going. Same thing. I'm not stopping the camera. I'm letting it roll so you can hear me yet and talk to you all day long until you get tired of me. Throw that away. Same thing. Just come at an angle. I don't know, you guys can see me, right? Yep. And maybe I'll do this right here. That gives me some room. Watch your fingers. Don't get caught. Because it is kind of sharp. Right there. Now I'm able to get to that black line we put. There we go. There we go. Just keep cutting it. And those stoves are easy to carry in your bag. It's really for fun. Most people say it's for survival. It's kind of cool to have in your bag, but just for fun. Nothing serious. Alright, sharp edges are out. Got it. I think I got a magnet here somewhere. I'm going to cross the camera just to get my magnet so I can... Oh, I forgot that's aluminum. Magnet don't pick no aluminum. So I got two bottoms right here. Now you wonder how we're going to get them together. Right? And you know what? One is really, really taller than the other. That's a little bit too much. But this is what you do. That's when this guy comes in handy. Needle nose. You just take the needle nose, take this here, hold it about more than 1/4 inch, maybe, yeah, and just twist. Move over and twist. Move over and twist. Move over and twist. And I'll show you what I'm doing here. Once I twist them all, it looks like a jagged. There we go. Just a little twist. Keep going. Just like that. Just like that. See, when you look at it, it looks like the cookie cutter. Jagged like that. And the reason for that, that allows me to insert it. Gives me a little room to insert it in the other one. Once that's inserted, just put it on the table like that and press on it. Slowly, gentle. There you go. Ooh, that looks good. And then what I'll do, there's air now compressed. I'll take my Sharpie and put a dot right in the middle. Alright, actually I'm going to put 5 dots. 1 in the middle, and then 2 on the side, so the penny can cover that. You don't want them too big, too large. And then I'll take my thumbtack. See, this is what we did. I don't know if you can see, the camera's picking it or not. Pretty much like 5 dots. I'll take the one in the middle and I'll put a hole in it. Just to push it through. There you go. Now, I should be able to push it all the way because there's air is going to be coming out. There you go. You heard it. You don't be shy. Tap on it a little bit. Tap it on the other side. Looks good. Now remember the extra that we had right here. So this is the bigger one. The smaller one went all the way inside. All you got to do is just take your thumbs and fold it over like that. Just keep folding it. Nice and easy. Make sure you don't get cut. Alright, there we go. We're cooking with peanut butter oil. There we go. Can you believe it? I've got nothing else to do. Sitting in this tool shed making an alcohol stove. I already made 100 of them. Exaggeration, not 100. At least 30, 40 of them. Right? So anyway, just keep doing that. Just like that. Keep pushing them. Alright. Like that. Nice and easy. Now I could take my Sharpie right here and just keep, like a roller. Use it like a roller. Just roll them like that. Compress them a little bit more. There we go. Nice. That's good enough for me. Now set it here. That looks pretty good. Now take the Sharpie and we're going to put a dot with the Sharpie right here. That's on the bottom edge. So that's the bowl on the edge right there. And then I'll put one right across it. Right there. And then I'll put another one right here. And I'll go on the other side, put one there. And then I'll go in the middle of those dots, put one there. Same thing, put one there. Put one there. Put one there. Right in the middle. And then, right in between them all, just go ahead and put another one. So they're closer. Right there, right in the middle. Right in the middle. Come down a little bit more here. Right there. Right there. And right there. Right there. Right there. Now you see? Can you see? That's the question. There's the dots. There you go. I think you can see them. Alright. Then just take the thumbtacks and where the dots are, push a hole right to every one of them. So that's the holes where the flame's going to come off like a jet stove. And it actually works. I don't know who's the genius came up with this idea, but it's a great idea. It works. So I'll just go ahead and follow all these dots. You want me to count how many of them? Alright, I'll count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 holes total on this can. You go a larger can, you're probably going to have a couple more holes. Smaller can, maybe a couple less holes. Alright, almost there. It's just, if it's too strong for you to put the hole in, you can use a little hammer and just tap them in. This one is no good. Already, the tip already bent. So that's why I always carry two. Spare. Gotta have your spare, just like your spare tire. One goes flat, what do? Go to the trunk, get you an extra tire, get your tire iron, and what do? Go to work. Make it happen. And if you're one of those idiots, sorry, call a tow truck. They come and help you. That's okay, you're paying for it anyway. They can come and help you. I didn't mean to say idiot. I meant you nice folks out there, smart ones. Alright, now, guess what? It's done. Now, who wants to see this in action? Let's light it up and see if it really works. See how easy that was? I didn't edit. I didn't cut. Look at that. I made myself an alcohol stove. Let's get it lit up. Now, safety first. Every time you do this. When I mean safety, always have one of those nearby. See that? Fire extinguisher. So we'll get that ready right here. We got our penny. Move this stuff away. Let's light it up. And then I'll have one of these just because I don't want that to catch on fire. This one is wood. I could always put it off. Now, we're going to pour some 91% alcohol, rubbing alcohol, that you can get from Walmart. This one says Walgreen on it. They sell them everywhere. They're what, about $1? It's about $1. Who's texting me? My neighbor. Oh, taking your advice. Yeah, cool. All right, I'll get back with her later. So we're going to pour alcohol into the can. You know what I need to do? I just need to make the holes a little bit bigger. Wiggle it. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. And the same thing over here. Just wiggle them a little bit. Take the thumbtacks, wiggle it, stick it in, wiggle it. That's what she said. Stick it in, wiggle it. Stick it in, wiggle it. Oh, I forgot this is a family show. Can't be saying things like that. But anyway, you get the idea. Just stick them in the hole that you already made and wiggle. And wiggle. I think I got them all 16 of them. Plus the 5 in the middle. Cool. Alright, now let's put a little bit more alcohol. Oh, that's a little bit too much. Well, that's okay. I could always reuse it. Just fill it up. This is for demonstration use only. And guess what? I still got my glasses on. I don't need them. I wondered. It was so foggy. Now, I'd like to prime just a little bit on the side right here with the alcohol. And see, there's a little excess there. I don't want that excess. I want to wipe that off. So let's get a towel. I don't want this board to catch on fire. I usually use tile because you could spill and it's okay. Alright, let's prime it a little bit more. That's cool. Now, get the lighter. Not this lighter, this lighter. And light it up. You probably can't see it, but I'll turn off the light so you can see it. It's actually on fire. Let me go ahead and turn off the light. Turn off the light. This better work. I'm going to add a little bit more. Hey, fire, don't go away yet. Oh, keep lighting them. Just prime it a little bit on the side. There you go. Nice. Oh, that's too much fire. Now get it going for me. Hey, that didn't work. Let's add a little bit more on the side. The idea is to prime the holes on the side so they can catch on fire and start working. Alright, the wood is on fire. Let me get my screwdriver. Move this because you want it vented first. Come on. Light up already. A little bit more, a little bit more. Whoa! Did you hear that? That was the bottle. Come on, catch up, baby. Yeah, let's do this again. One more time. There we go, some flames. Woohoo! It's gonna catch, don't worry. It's catching already. There we go. There we go. Can you see the flames? The stove. It's building up pressure inside. That's why it's important to prime it. Look at that. Would you look at that? See that? Just like a stove. Now, if you made the holes smaller, the flames won't be as high. But I made them a little bit larger, so that's why it's going up. And the reason why a little bit larger, because you can't cook on it like that. You gotta have one of these so you can put on top of it like that. Now you could put a pot on top of it. Look at that. That is beautiful. Woohoo! Take that out. Tell me if that's not like a stove at your home. That's nice. You should make one. Right? And you see the pinny inside? Just keep it in there. It doesn't melt. That is a nice looking stove. Alright, folks. See how easy that is? Now you let me know down in the description if you are going to make one or not. And I hope you do. Just go down to your tool shed. Make something. Like I do. Whoa, she's talking to me. You hear that? It would poof. Alright, it's easy to put it out too. Look at that. I'm just going to keep it there for a little bit. Ah, diggity. That is nice. Tell me if that's not nice. Look at that. That is beautiful. Alright, so that's how you make alcohol stove. Next time I'll make not a rocket stove, but a wood stove. Let me turn the lights on now. Yeah, we'll make one of these. Okay, step by step. Cool. Let me put this away. Out. Alright. Tilt the camera a little bit. Move it back. Do I have all the lights? Guess what? I'm going to show you something else. I am going to show you something else, folks. Alright. Well, hold on. Back a little bit so you can see my ugly mug. Hey! Nice and hot. So, the next video is going to be how to make a 45-pound PVC pipe bow. Alright, you just get the arrow and you pull. That's about 45 pounds. And you can make this for about $7. So I'll show you how to make this one as well for the next video. But I hope you liked my little alcohol stove adventure today. Let me know. Alright folks, have a good day. Bye.